In early 2014, the Department of Defense published its report of the Quadrennial Defense Review. And they laid out the defense program that they thought would be adequate for the coming 4 to 5 years. Just after that report came out, we had a series of events that represented a deterioration of our security planning environment. You had Russia invade Ukraine for the second time in the eastern part of that country. We had ISIS overrun large parts of Syria and Iraq. And contrary to expectations, it was determined that U.S. forces needed to stay in Afghanistan in large numbers in combat formations. We did not budget for those things. And so as a consequence, we find ourselves now with a mismatch between the ambition of our strategy, the things our military forces are being called upon to do, and the resources that have been set aside and provided to support those missions. As a result, we're falling behind our adversaries in terms of fielding the kinds of military capabilities our forces need. When Americans think about their forces going to war, they think about the experience of Desert Storm, Iraqi freedom, the Afghanistan invasion, when from the outset of those campaigns, U.S. forces had dominance on the battlefield. If, God forbid, we're called upon to fight Russia or China in the future, or North Korea, that will not be the case. We have to prepare for a world in which our forward bases will come under attack by large numbers of ballistic and cruise missiles. We have to prepare for a future where advanced surface-to-air missiles are going to contest for dominance of the airspace in the battle area. And that's going to require new capabilities and new concepts of operation for power projection. The greatest challenges we face are posed by China and Russia that are fielding a wide array of what we call anti-access area denial capabilities. And to cope with those, we're going to need better capabilities to protect our forward bases from attack, to reach into those contested areas, to identify and track and engage the enemy's operational centers of gravity, be it battalions coming across the NATO border or ships in the Western Pacific. We need more resilient space constellations for reconnaissance, for communications, for positioning, the GPS constellation, things of that nature. All of these are going to cost money. None of them are particularly demanding in terms of new technologies. We know how to do these things. The issue is finding adequate resources to invest in them.